We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kirkstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Badgers will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Dominguez. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
As a design quarterback keeper, the junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Looking downfield, it's Dominguez. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
He's back to throw again on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
First and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Harris. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Defensive penalty sets up a 1st and 5 for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
To throw, it's Dominguez. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff to the single back. As the first down is still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Commodores.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Direct snap to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Breaks into open space. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Back to throw. It's Dominguez. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Badgers. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To throw, it's Dominguez. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Commodores have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Screen to the wide receiver. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. This is a design run. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. A direct snap. He gets loose. He's got the first and still going. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Badgers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Now the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Dominguez. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Picks up the first and still running. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Commodores will kick it away to get us going in the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Badgers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close. Midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Dominguez. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. This time a completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Commodores churn out another first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He finds some space. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking downfield, it's Dominguez. On the move now. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Hey, good job by the defense here, not being surprised on 3rd down and 1. The offense elects to throw the ball instead of running for the first down, and the defense is able to come up with a sack.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Badgers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations, and they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The Badgers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Here comes a handoff. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He lets it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Commodores pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Dominguez. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Commodores will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He's running out of time here. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions, I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, you got to give credit to this defense. That's 3 straight plays inside their own 10-yard line. They've kept them out of the end zone. Now we've got a 4th and goal. Guessing they're going to have to try to block this field goal.
Makes it look easy. That puts them back on top.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. He hands it off from the gun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Badgers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He keeps it on a design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Harris. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks it through. What pressure. That was automatic. A game winner.